my god, I got her. I got her giant. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we are fishing today. We are at a place I've actually never fished before. It's Contra Loma Reservoir. I've had messages over the years from you guys to try this out, but when you have the Delta, Berryessa, Clear Lake all within reach, it's kind of hard to avoid those lakes and come here. But it's winter time, it's cold, so I figured we'd mix it up and try Contra Loma today. I heard that they just planted some trout in here, so we of course have some HUDDLESTON baits with us, some big swim baits, and then we've got our drop shot worms. I actually was going to do a swim bait only video here, but I figured, hey, let's not get too cocky and come to a place I've never fished before and start throwing swim baits. So today we're gonna just try to catch fish, figure something out. It's a pretty small body of water, as you can see. I don't know, in theory it shouldn't be hard to break down, but we'll just have to see what happens today. First time ever fishing Contra Loma Reservoir. Let's see what happens. Shallow. It's choked full of grass, that's for sure. At least right here. Mine, it got deep right there. I don't know, where would you guys start? I'm assuming most of you guys would pick the dam, right? Wintertime, it's got to be deeper over there too. I think that's where we'll head to start and see what's up. Ooh, just about to motor, look. There's fish right below us. Just about to motor to the dam. I see a couple of marks. First sign of life. And I hope there's fish in this pond too. Be depressing for a fish in a place without any fish. I have to mark this area. There's a few fish down there. Will they bite the drop shot though? Big pelican. Yeah, distracted early on. Let's make our way to the dam. The A-rig. Let's start with it. A lot of grass here though. A lot of grass here. If they're gonna bite the A-rig, this would be the spot and this would be the time. Wow, grass or fish? Oh man, I got excited. It's healthy grass though. Nice greenery. No A-rig love. Let's try the jig. That's pretty nice. Hope they're bass. Down in 40. Come on, just hit. Just make it easy on me, guys. Look at the way they're stacked up right there. This could be crappie or bluegill. Should be bass around though, right? Man, I'll tell you what, it's always interesting coming to a place you've never fished before and just seeing new stuff. It's one of the cool things, but one of the tough things about a new place is that puzzle. First time up shallow. Been fishing out in the middle, you know, just assuming these fish would be deeper, but I mean, there's plenty of grass up here. There's some healthy grass. Obviously, out deep isn't working, so maybe we'll switch gears and try our luck shallow. Interesting. Honestly, let's just see if we can get some followers on the glide. If they're shallow, they should be interested in the glide. Let's see. Sitting under this mat. Man, not a single follower. That's a shame. I really thought that was gonna give us a clue. Guess not. There's no way these fish are this shallow. No way. Dude, it's a 5-pounder right there. There's a giant right there. I see him right there. What the heck? That one was shallow. Dude, I can't believe I see a fish that shallow. What the heck? Finally saw one. Oh my god.
Is that Blanchard?
That's me! What's up, man?
That line, brother?
Thank man. Dude, there's a 5-pounder right there. I can't believe that fish is so shallow. What a trip. Well, at least we know there's fish now in this lake. Another one right there. Oh, there's 3. Dude, these fish are shallower than I thought. I'm so happy, yet so sad at the same time. The only problem is if these fish are just coming up to get some sun, from my experience, they're not gonna bite. Man, I'm seeing a bunch now. They're loaded up on this bank. Oh my god. That's like an 8-9 pounder right there. Holy crap. Dude. Oh my god, another giant right there. There's 3 giant fish that just came out from under this weed mat. Guys, I'm a little shaken right now. I know you couldn't have seen those fish, but I certainly did. It's 11 o'clock and it has been such a tough day. We decided to finally go shallow. Last thing I thought we'd be doing today was going shallow and actually finding some fish. Well, dude, right along this dam, there are a bunch of fish lined up right up on the rocks. I don't know if they were just getting some sun or what, but I swear to God, it looked like they were on beds for like a split second. They were just like locked on. I mean, I didn't see any beds, but they're just like sitting up there. And every time I would go over, the fish, they'd move, but then they'd come back, and obviously not interested in any of my baits. I have no clue how to catch these fish. I'm gonna try a bunch of different stuff, but I hate to say it, I might have to come back here tomorrow with a Huddleston first thing in the morning and just throw it up against this rock wall, this dam. Oh my god, finally. God, what? Oh my god, finally, we found a bait that worked. Oh my god. First Contra Loma bass ever. Wouldn't you know? Little Delta jig action caught her. Oh my goodness. 12 o'clock. That took us a minute. Maybe we finally got a little something figured out. I always say that and it never happens, but thank you, sir. Finally got a bite. It's like there's a bunch of grass here too. You can see it's so thick, and then it kind of dies off and connects to the rock bank, and there's that little trough, and that's where I'm seeing a ton of these fish just sitting. Here's the bad news. This is the only jig and trailer we have. I found this in my junk drawer from a previous trip. I don't have any more with me. I didn't think we'd be using a jig today, but I'm 99% sure I'm coming back tomorrow and gonna be a little bit more prepared. Wow, that jig is the one thing they want. right, I think we figured them out. See, this is what we've been seeing up there. Bunches of these. Just couldn't figure out how to catch them. I think we're onto something. It's right on that trough too. These are all fish that we've fished for today too. With drop shot, Ned rig, jerkbait, A-rig, Huddleston, KAYAK. I'm definitely bringing more jigs with me tomorrow. That was a really tough day. But first look at Contra Loma Reservoir, and man, I was really surprised with what we found and how today went. Obviously being here for the first time, I had no idea how this lake would lay out. I started and probably wasted the entire morning fishing deep, trying to graph fish, but the one thing that stuck out was the healthy amount and abundant amount of grass in this lake. Even in the winter, if that's what a body of water is going to have, the fish are going to be in it. Yeah, as soon as we stood up at the very end, we saw tons of fish, really shallow, up in the grass. The bite was tough though. I mean, even though we were seeing a bunch of fish, they were not biting. I was definitely not as prepared as I thought I would be. Kind of wish we had a chatterbait, kind of wish we had a crankbait, kind of wish we had a depths 250. Yeah, that is going to be the plan. We're coming back tomorrow morning. I think the conditions are going to be a little different. We're going to be a little bit cooler out, be a little bit more overcast. We know where these fish are. Hopefully they're still positioned in that grass. Would love to rip a chatterbait through some of that grass first thing in the morning, throw that depths 250 over by the dam, bang a crankbait against the rocks, throw some more of that jig, and just see if we can have a better day tomorrow now that we've kind of learned a little bit about this place. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning for day 2. Alrighty, folks, good morning. Day 2 here at Contra Loma Reservoir. Conditions are a lot different today. I think we're gonna have a little bit more overcast skies. Air temp at least has dropped significantly. We got a lot of fog on the water right now. I'm here today a bit more prepared, probably over prepared. You can see we've got every single one of those rod holders filled. Depths 250, wade hogs, chatterbait, all kinds of stuff. I'm ready to start fishing. Hopefully today we can piece together this puzzle. These fish were definitely finicky, so let's see if we can trick them today. Yesterday, I did not think I'd be bringing a wade hogs here this time of year, but you can see it's so shallow that if these fish are still up here, they might hit a waker. I think it's worth a few casts every so often at least. God, it looks dangerous in the water. Man, it is hard to beat these kind of mornings in January. I've said it before in videos, but you northern guys, I feel for you so much this time of year. We brought some big baits today, that's for sure. This is the area I saw that giant. There's one other bait we gotta just try real quick. We'll keep throwing big baits, but we gotta try one thing. Oh wow, that's not good. Like I mentioned today, guys, we got a bunch of different baits that I think should work. We got, of course, this jig. Yesterday, this was the only thing we could get bit of. So let's just see if it's still working. This is the one bank that had a bunch of fish. Oh, got it. Oh my God. Jig's still working. Yeah, buddy. Dude, stupid shallow. Like a foot of water. Alright, well, maybe all we need is a jig today. Alrighty, such a trip. The fish was literally in like 2 foot of water. Oh my god, I actually got the SENKO, We got something other than a jig fish. Oh, it's a good one too. It's a nice one. Oh, it's a net-worthy fish, I think. Oh my god. We finally tricked one on a bait that makes sense. Choked too. See, they had to eat eventually. SENKO fish. Had to let that one pretty much sink to the bottom, but it's okay because we know where these fish are. Just rolled over a bunch of them. Gotta put it on their head, I guess. The other thing is, I've talked to a few guys around the lake fishing. Apparently, and I'm sure this is no surprise to you guys who fish this, but this place gets a ton of pressure. I'm sure a lot of these fish have been caught before, so that plus shorter feeding windows in the wintertime, this bite makes sense. It's really, you know, really tough. So I'm happy to already have 2 fish. It's only 10 o'clock. I think it took me till like 12 yesterday to get a fish. Oh my god, I think we finally figured out. Well, no, we didn't figure anything out. I know where these fish are. I've gone down this bank like 40 times now. Thank you, sir. Just gonna work this as slow as I possibly can. Not see a fish here yesterday, but it looked too good. Same thing as over by the dam. Got like a little trough between the rocks and the grass. Oh my god, no! Oh god, there's a giant right there. Dang it! There she is right there. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Oh my god, there's a 3rd right there. Got her. Oh my god, I got her. I got a giant. I thought she was bigger because we had seen bigger ones over there. Got her. Oh my god, I got her. I got her giant. Well, it's not an 8-inch HUD, but it is a 6-inch weedless. We've caught Huddleston fish before, but they were on beds. First Huddleston fish right there. What's really funny is these 6-inch weedless baits came in the mail last night, and I feel like I always say this, but last minute I put them in the box. Not a giant, but solid fish, and that is my first true Huddleston swimbait fish. And look at the way that fish ate it. I mean, you think that fish wanted that Huddleston? 6-inch. Rainbow trout. That was fun. That was a fun bite. Gonna have to review that footage and see exactly how I was fishing. I've taken every tip you guys have given me and from other folks. It's gone uphill, slow reeling, creeping it up rocks, and it paid off. Come on, little buddy. There's a trout right there. That trout was way up in, that trout was right in the rocks. What a trip. Dude. And I know I saw something right there and I thought it may have been a bird, but no bird came up. I bet you there's trout right up on these banks. There's trout right there. There's trout right there. I could probably net that thing. I think I'm gonna be able to net that thing. What are these trout doing? Are they like dying or something? What is going on? I see another one up there. That is so weird. That's probably the third one I've seen way up in the rocks. Maybe that's why they're hiding, or where they're hiding from the bass. Never seen that before. Man, we have experienced all kinds of weather in 2 days. Oh my gosh. Guys, that is going to conclude our 2-day little adventure here at Contra Loma Reservoir. Today was a better day. So let me clean you guys off. Honestly, a lot happened in 2 days. I didn't know what to expect. Today we brought a bunch of different baits that I thought may work given the fact that we knew where these fish were setting up. Really nothing worked other than the, that first jig fish, and then we caught a couple on the wacky SENKO, both just letting it hit the bottom. Working it pretty slow. I made a million casts with those baits and other baits and just, wasn't getting bit. And the thing about this place is it's super pressured, so a lot of these fish are smart. I don't think it's one of those places that you're gonna come, especially this time of year, and just whack fish. You gotta work for your bites here. But the bonus, the highlight of the 2-day trip was our first official cast to catch Huddleston fish, the 6-inch weedless deluxe. It's got that bigger boot tail. Cool little place. I don't know if we're gonna come back here again anytime soon, but man, I definitely want to fish this in the spring. There are some giants here, so fun place. But as always, thank you guys for coming along, for tuning in, and I will catch you guys in the next one.